What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bigsteve, back at it again, and today I'll be talking about Diablo 4 and how I'm losing hope and the disappointment I see in the game. So let's jump in. Alright, now I'm probably going to go on a little bit of a rant. I've been enjoying Diablo 4 to some degree. It's not what I was expecting when the game came out. I was expecting a little more. It definitely has a lot of problems. I feel like this game has a lot of bugs. I feel like it was rushed to come out. And I feel like there's many different people working on the game. I feel like there's different ideas. And I'm going to start with the Malignant Hearts. It's a cool idea. I get it. There's pros and cons of this. It definitely helps the non-meta builds, which I like. But the problem I have with this is every build almost uses the barber. So it kind of makes the game lack build diversity. All you got to do is make anything and use the barber and you're good to go. It makes the game less fun. There's not much to figure out. Just get the Malignant Heart and you're good to go. So that's one problem for me. And for me, I'm an old school ARPG fan, so games like this, I like to have an economy. Now, there's an economy, but it's not really, not the kind of economy I'm talking about. For instance, you gotta have something that has value. So I'll take Diablo 2, for instance. You can collect high runes, and you can use those to trade for things. Now, you're very limited to what you can trade in Diablo 4. You can only trade rares. And most people, well, you can only trade gold. And gold doesn't have that much of a value. And so I like to have something more to look for. Something you can target farm. And it was like back in those Diablo 2 days when you found a burr ruin, it felt good. Or just finding any high ruin. That's like one of the things that made Diablo 2 what it is. Being able to find high ruins. Right? So, like I said, Diablo 4, it's fun. But as an ARPG, I think it's lacking a lot. Now, I played Lost Ark. If Lost Ark did not have the pay to win or the honing grind, it would have been the best ARPG or MMO ARPG. Would have been the best. The gameplay in that game is phenomenal. It's one of the best I've ever seen. The way the skills are done, it's great. You have fun. Every skill is fun and cool to use. Every skill. You know? Diablo 4, like I said, it almost reminds me of Diablo 3. You just get some stupid item, amps up your damage beyond belief. Now in season 1, we're seeing people hitting for 1 billion. Seeing lots of like 300 million. It's just outrageous. Especially like before season 1, people were having trouble hitting like 10, 15 million. Right? There were those builds that could do it. And I was playing a Bone Spear build that could hit for upwards to 15 million. I think this game needs a lot of work and it's got a long way to go. But like I said, it needs more build diversity. I think the skills are lacking. I think the fact that you have to rely on a Malignant Heart to make your build work. So what happens in Season 2 if they get rid of the hearts? I find that with seasonal themes and things, getting rid of stuff and bringing in something new, it changes the game totally. I'm not a big fan of that. Now, some people might be, but I like to have all the core mechanics of the game to always be there in every season. So I'm not looking forward to season 2 to see another big massive change. Who knows what it's going to be. And maybe they might keep the Malignant Hearts. But as of right now, they definitely need some changes. Or they need to add some more Malignant Hearts that compete with Barber. Because right now, like I said, if you're building a build, all you do is pretty well get the Barber and you're good to go. That's the build. You can take any non-meta build and put the Barber on it and you're going to do damage with it. May not be high as some builds, but you're going to be able to get pretty far with it. Now, I'm going to give you guys a couple of reasons why I think the game was rushed. Well, shortly after launch, and even still today, they're still doing a lot of bug fixes. And I mean a lot. Like, every couple weeks there's a bug patch here. And even when the game first came out, there's so many bug fixes. It was unreal. And another thing I'm going to go over is resistances. People have talked about this before. Is why did the game on launch, well, first of all, have resistances not working? So if they're not working, why are they even in the game? And they're still not working till this day. And then on top of all that, in one of the patches, they add resistance rolls to items. Now, how stupid is that? I know they said they're going to fix them, but if they do fix them, what I'm hoping for is, in this game, you die to a lot of stupid stuff. Now, as a summon necro, the fire enchanted guys, they can kill your minions pretty quick, or they can one-shot you with their fire aura very easily. There's stuff that off-screens you. There's a lot of one-shot mechanics in this game, and a lot of on-death mechanics. And when you die, they're the stupidest deaths. It makes you so angry, because you know it's not your fault. It's just because the game is stupid. It sucks. It's poor design, and you die due to poor design. Who wants to, like, every time I die to something like that, like, I feel like quitting this game. I'm not joking. Right? So, that just tells me, like, there's still a long way for this game to go. Why they released it so early, maybe they had a deadline to meet, who knows. And I'm gonna die. But that's just something stupid there. It's like, he can chain CC me. He stunned me and stunned me and stunned me. That just goes to show. Now, I only died because I changed my blood mist out because I'm trying out something, but it just goes to show how stupid it is. I just died because I was chain CC'd. So, that's just another problem with the game. And some more poor design is, this is meant to be like an open world game. And for an open world game, they said there's going to be like a lot of social things to do. Now, I had 4 or 5 friends playing this game. They all quit except for one. Because they didn't like the game. Which I can agree and totally understand where they're coming from. Because I'll tell you right now, there's nothing innovative about this game. This is just a graphic ARPG that came out with nothing new about it. So don't get you very hyped up about it. And so anyways, all my friends quit. I have no way of playing with anybody. There's like even my guild. How do I even bring up guild? I'm the only one playing. People haven't played in a long time. There's no way to party with people. And I feel like the end game is missing a lot of content. There's nothing really to do. Nightmare dungeon after nightmare dungeon. And there's no target farming. So you're kind of just hoping you randomly get a drop. Like earlier you guys seen the unique amulet drop. Which I needed. I had this amulet on. But I had the sacred version. Which I lost my blue malignant heart for, which auto cast Decrepify. Now I have to cast Decrepify. But it just goes to show, if you're just running Nightmare Dungeons, this game gets very boring. And I've done a lot, and I'm only level 87, and I've been playing by myself the whole time because there's no way to interact with people, or there's nothing to do together. And there's still things broken about the party play is people just party together and go do a dungeon and everybody goes their separate way just for quick EXP farm. To me, that's like an exploit. The game should not be like that. I don't think it was meant to be like that. But guess what? They still haven't fixed it. And that's the sad part about it. Like I said, I have a lot of hope for the game, but I think it's I think I'm giving myself a false hope. They've had ample time to change a lot of things that I talk about, and they've done none of them. None of them. So I'm kind of losing hope. I'm actually starting to play Diablo 4 a lot less. I'm also playing Project Diablo 2. I'm also looking forward to the release of Wayfinder. It looks like a pretty fun game, so I can't wait to try that out on August 15th. Now, you might think I'm coming off a bit negative, and I am. But there's a couple of reasons for that. As a big fan, I've been playing Diablo 1 since I was a young kid. I played Diablo 2 for 20 plus years. Even when Diablo 3 came out, it was kind of fun at first, but it ended up being a big disappointment. I don't even call it a Diablo game. I don't think Diablo 3 is even part of it. It was a totally different game. It's more of a slot machine. You log on and you just keep rolling through the legendary and set item drops. They're big, flashy, and it's just a slot machine you keep doing over and over. But as a Canadian, I paid $140, and that was only for the second version. You could still pay a bit more. I think it was like $160 or $170 for the Super Ultimate Edition. So I paid $140, and I'm still beta testing a AAA game, which is unreal, and they still can't do a good job. So I'm being negative because I'm losing hope. I had a lot of hope for this game. I love Diablo. I'm a Diablo fan. I wanted to do good. I wanted to become that game I want to play. I think a lot of people are looking for that game they want to put time into and enjoy it. Like I said, I do get some enjoyment out of Diablo 4. There's a lot of things that disappoint me, and I'm reminded every day while I'm playing it. So it kind of saddens me. Yes, they make some good decisions. They're fixing some things. Like I said, but it's like they're not fixing the things that should be fixed. So I'm hoping they go in the right direction. I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I hope the future is bright for them. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Didn't mean to be so negative. It's just my thoughts and my view on Diablo 4 as of right now. And I hope that changes. That's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.